On today's episode of Show Up and Do It Yourself, I'm going to be cleaning traffic areas in this apartment I just moved into. As you can see, like, carpet looks nice there. It just looks dingy there. It just looks kind of gross. It's not like nice and clean and fluffy looking. And I grew up working for a carpet cleaning company, and really what works best is you have to degrease the carpet and you got to scrub it. So you'll need some kind of degreaser, Purple Power. There's like Orange Blast or something. There's another one. Those are the ones that we preferred whenever I clean carpets. They have ones specifically for carpets, but there's really no advantage. Like, really all we're doing is human beings, we're greasy, disgusting creatures, and we have oils all over our skin, and those oils get transferred onto the carpet, and the carpet becomes sticky from those oils. Oil's sticky, and then it causes these gross traffic areas like this one right here. I put this cord across because I'm going to clean one half just to show the difference that this makes by doing it this way. So kind of just a brief overview of the process. I'm going to put a little bit of degreaser. You don't want to use a lot because you'll never be able to get it all out. Probably like that much. Probably like that much degreaser. And then you really want to, like, I'll show you how much I saturate the carpet, but you want it to be damp. You want like the carpet to be pretty damp, and then you scrub it with the brush to really break down any of the scum on there. And then I'll probably fill the water bottle back up with just water and wet it after I've scrubbed it. And the purpose of the extra water is it's like a medium that makes it easier for the vacuum to extract all that filth. So like the degreaser is breaking down it, and the water is like making it to where it's not trying to, well, it's a lot easier for the vacuum to pull the water out than it is to pull like the dry filth out. So the water is like a medium to extract what we've just loosened up with the degreaser. So I'm gonna start that process and show you what I'm doing. I like this one because it's a better deal. It's 30 bucks for this thing, and it'll last a while. This is how you open it. You pull that up, and it's got this nice little spout. And then, let's see, how can I do this? I'm going to dump some of that in that bucket to make it easier to dump it in that, because it's going to be hard to dump that bucket into that thing. So okay, as you can see, it's kind of a light mixture, and that's all we need. We just need enough to to break down the bond between the previous tenant's greasy feet and this carpet right here. So I'm just kind of going around. I'm gonna kind of let it. It doesn't just like soak. If you just dumped water on here, it would just kind of puddle on top, and it would take a while to soak in. So you just kind of go around like this. We're just going around soaking it up. And then after you do this, you probably don't want to put a fan on it. You want to get it as dry as you can with the vacuum cleaner, but you don't want it to sit wet for a long time. So you probably want to put like a small fan on it or something to just make sure it dries out completely, because if it doesn't, then it's going to smell moldy, and then you got another problem. So you can see I'm just kind of going around, really getting that. That's probably good. I'm going to take this brush, it's just like a regular cleaner brush. I'm going to scrub that in there. Do some circles. If you see like a real problem there, like a stain, you can add more. But you don't want to add too much to one area, because then it doesn't look cohesive. And I want to like evenly spread the wetness around. It's gonna be nice, and have a nice clean carpet. You can already see it already looks better. Just like moving the fibers around and like getting them from getting bunched up like that right there. It really brings the carpet back to life. So now I'm going to probably get some more water. I'm going to put it on there, and then I'll start extracting with the vacuum. Alright, so what I've done now is I just filled this bottle back up with warm water. I'm just going to get a little bit wetter. So like when you clean carpets, if you have like a truck mount machine, which is like a machine that's got like a 20 horsepower engine on it, and then it runs a blower which actually sucks, and then a pump which pumps hot water, you're like, as you're spraying the steaming water, you're extracting, and if you add a degreaser to that, then you get it real clean. And that's what we would do. And it was always nice, like bringing carpet back to life and making a house feel clean again. And I don't feel like doing that. I just feel like wasting my afternoon doing this for a little less money, because I don't have access to this much equipment anymore. So now I've gotten it pretty wet. I want it more wet. I'm gonna just dump this water on it. So I'm just dumping water all over the place. I'm gonna scrub it a little more to get it spread out. I'm gonna extract it. Alright, you can absolutely see the difference now. I'm going to move the cord so you don't think that it's throwing you off. Look at that. That carpet looks nice there, and of course it's wet. I'll get another video once it dries, but you can see all the filth that I've removed. That carpet looks new right there. But this nasty traffic area is going to be no more pretty soon. And all I had to use was a shop vac, some degreaser, some water, and a brush. These shop vacs can come in handy. You can use them for a lot of things. Look at that. It's going to be a thumbnail right there. I hope this video helps somebody. And don't forget to shut up and do it yourself. You have a great day. Oh yeah, one final thing. So, like I said, you're going to want to dry this out. So I would probably do this in the afternoon. You can leave a fan on this and it'll dry by the next morning and you'll be good to go. You really don't want to walk on it when it's wet because it's going to strip off anything that's on your feet and then it'll re-stain the carpet. But you leave a fan on it overnight. I usually like have it blown right over the top of it like that. That'll get it dry in no time. I'm going to hit that other side now. Look at how nasty that is. They said that they had this thing professionally cleaned. This thing was not professionally cleaned at all. Probably just hit it with water. That's why I need the degreaser. The difference that makes. Well, I'm gonna keep on cleaning, and like I said, shut up and do yourself.